because Kat Timpf's recent on-air performance has gone viral online and her mastery of every second is simply amazing. You should watch this through to the end. It all started the morning before the launch of her new podcast when she was filming a special video piece about breaking free from expectations. The audience is accustomed to Kat's typical business wear, which includes black pants, a fitting jacket, and a clean top. Kat is well known for her sharp sense of humor and candid assessment. She greeted the team with a confident smile, and they reviewed their pre-shoot checklist. But Kat paused just as the cameras began to film, glanced at the monitor, and made a quick decision that nobody saw coming. As the red light on the camera blinked on, signaling that they were live, Kat stretched forward and unzipped her top. The studio became silent as the fabric fell off her shoulders to reveal a sleek, form-fitting bodysuit underneath. She then quickly removed her blazer and dropped it to the floor. For a heartbeat, you might have heard a pin drop. It was difficult to overlook the stark contrast between Kat's everyday attire and this bold statement as she stood erect and gazed straight ahead. "If you want to shed expectations, sometimes you have to start by shedding your armor," she remarked, leaning slightly toward the microphone without skipping a beat. The tone for the entire event was set right away by that one line, which was so simple yet so powerful that it echoed around the studio. What followed was a stunning display of sincerity. Kat continued by saying that her clothing had become a barrier against criticism and doubt, and that by physically removing layers, she wished to demonstrate the process of letting go of the mental barriers we all bear. She discussed how she was unable to express herself creatively early in her career because she felt pressured to act and appear a specific way. She admitted, "I hid behind blazers for years, believing that if I appeared secure and buttoned up, no one would question me. In actuality, though, I create my finest work when I'm feeling free." The clothes on her back were clearly more than fabric in those days. They were markers of standards she was no longer willing to follow. Her delivery was unrepentant, and her voice was forceful. Behind the scenes, the reaction was incredible. Later, crew members reported how they hastily repositioned cameras to film the surprise, then watched in astonishment as Kat went on with her story without flinching. One camera operator said, "I've worked with hundreds of hosts, and I've never seen anyone risk that kind of vulnerability on live tape. It was incredible." Makeup artists and stylists admitted to perspiring and asked if Kat would be sorry for the change. At the conclusion of the section, though, they all conveyed the same sentiment. They felt privileged to have witnessed an act of pure courage. If Kat's bold action inspired you, you won't want to miss my next video, where I examine more examples of brave candor. Before you leave, please click the like button if this story spoke to you. Subscribe for more motivational content, and click the notification bell to make sure you never miss another moment of empowerment. We appreciate you watching.